Good morning. You like my new look? Kind of different, huh? I was playing around. They have some of this background screen. So you watch my hand disappear. See my hand? It disappears. Isn't that fun? Hey, yeah, I wanted to tell you a story about this guy. He went to the dog shelter, pick out a dog, and he seen this one dog. It had only one eye, had one ear. It only had three legs, and it didn't have a tail, and he decided he wanted to adopt that. Um, that was a lucky dog. And this is Lucky Dog Productions. Good morning. This is our live coffee chat. And thought I'd play around a little bit. It's Saturday. We're early. The reason we're early because I'm going to take the road trek out to the flying field this morning. I always got early for a couple reasons. You get the field by yourself because people aren't there early, and then they show up a little later, and then you can chat with them. Um, I also, I'm an early person, and the winds aren't as strong. If the wind kicks up in the morning, less chance the wind's getting strong. And so winds are very susceptible to when you're flying RC. And so I, get a chance to get out there early on it. Hey, hey, Google, good morning.
Good morning, Lucky Dog. The time is 5:31 a.m. Right now in DeLand it's 46 and clear. Today it'll be sunny with a forecasted high of 83 and a low of 56. Have a good one.
Doesn't that sound good? 83. It's been so cold, and it's going to warm up today. I like that. I don't like the cold. I whine a lot when it gets cold. It's I know other parts of the country it's still cold, but it's getting spring. I think it's spring day. 20, I don't know. It's coming up. The actual day of spring. Today's St. Patty's Day. See, I have my green on. Oh yeah, it's blue. Oh well, I don't have green on, so I don't usually go into on that theme. A lot of people are. It's fun, but I'm not. I'm not. You see my arm just come back on there? Isn't that weird? My arm will disappear and come back. I thought I'd have a little fun with that this morning. Play around with this is Chroma Screen is what it's called. You can put whatever background you want in the back. Thought I'd play around with that just a little bit this morning there and just see what kind of looks we get. I can change it. Let's just curiosity change it a bit there. I can put I got a brick. That's kind of fun. I want to be setting at a little desk there. I can do that. So just all kinds of little thing. This is another one. Up to the screen there. Here's at an office. I look professional. I look like Tom Brokaw, and this is the news. I just kind of like this one there. I think you can just put a green screen. You see how your hand just disappears in that? So we're going to stick with this one for now. But yeah, it's kind of fun. So anyways, let's have Google see if she got a good joke. Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
Why does Waldo wear a striped shirt? Well, he sure doesn't want to be spotted.
No, you don't want to be spotted. Sometimes they're better than others. Hey, if you guys, I know it's early this morning, and if you're not here for a live, that's fine. The coffee chat can go on the whole day long because it'll be online after this stream is over, and you can go ahead and in the comment section, you can go ahead and leave a comment and comment anything, something you want to talk about. Something that I already talked about, a new site. We'll talk about anything on this. We're pretty wide open. Some of the groups. I get on these different groups. There's one called Reddit, and there's of course we have Facebook groups. And I have a couple Facebook groups that I manage, and some of them are so picky. They go, oh, you can't put that. Oh, you can't put that. Reddit is worse. You post a video to Reddit to share with people, and oh, you can't like this, and they'll take it down and all that. It's like, I don't know why they're so picky. Did my chair disappear? But yeah, they pick about it, and it's like it's ridiculous, So they get very irritating. I don't know why somebody would want to make a group then limit people. Wouldn't if you make a group, you want people to come in and share, but they'll come in and they'll limit and say, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. And it's fun. I mean, that part of a group is to get more people, more ideas. I can see if somebody gets vulgar or completely off the wall, but if you try to link, I mean, I do a lot of different videos that can fit a lot of different subjects from cooking to camping, road trekking, RVs, air model airplanes, gadgets, how to, just there's so many gadgets that I try to make my page as versatile as you can. Hey, our Roadtrek is a versatile. That means it's versatile. It's changing around. So, well, that's pretty cool. So, anyways, that's one. And if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Makes no reason not to subscribe. Just got to push the button, and for one, it'll help me out. I want to continue doing these videos, and by doing that, subscribing helps promote my channel and keep it rolling there. So hit Scrabble, give me a thumbs up. I mean, it's just help me out a little bit. It takes a little effort, costs you nothing, costs you not a thing. So I encourage you to leave comments, subscribe, hit thumbs up, all the good things on. So hey, St. Patty's Day, what's that all about? Let's ask Google. Hey Google, what's St. Patty's Day about?
According to Wikipedia, St. Patrick's Day, or the Feast of St. Patrick, is a cultural and religious celebration held on the 17th of March, the traditional death date of St. Patrick, the foremost patron saint of Ireland.
There you go. That tells you all about St. Patty's Day. Take corned beef. We made corned beef the other day, but I did my daily vlog. If you look at my daily vlog, I did a little different. I made mashed potatoes only because I had the instant mashed potatoes, but I didn't have any whole potatoes. I usually put chunks in my corned beef, and I did it in a crock pot. But check out that video. I posted it up already this morning. So see what you think of my recipe, corned beef with mashed potatoes, a little something different. Let's look at today in trivia, see what was going on. Of course, St. Patrick's Day on it. 1942, World War II, I Shall Return. General Douglas MacArthur makes his famous declaration after leaving the Philippines. This promise came to his Malta during the next 2.5 years, with him repeating it in public appearances. That was back in World War II. 1968, the Bee Gees, the British rock group, makes their TV debut on the Ed Sullivan. Remember the Ed Sullivan? Have a really big show. Used to watch him when I was younger. Everybody knows I'm much older now. Birthdays, Kurt Russell, 1951. Patrick Duffy, 1949. He was on Dallas. Used to watch Dallas. I don't know if any of you guys ever watched Dallas when back in the time with JR. He's even gone now. Let's see if I find some deaths. Who died here on this date? Some I don't know. Fred Allen, he was a comedian. And a lot of these I really, really don't know. Sometimes I see them and say, I don't know if I'm out of touch or what. I really not want to, get into stars and stuff, I mean, a lot of people know names of all these actors and what movies, and I'm not really never been into that too much. A lot of people do it; they have fun with it, Just something I have never been much into it. Hey, did you see that bridge collapse in Miami? Man, that was terrible. That thing, and what makes you think that these bridges are made as a whole section. And they set them in place. Right here in Daytona, we have 2 of them. Goes across the street from Daytona International Speedway, and that's what made me think about that. I know when they set these in place, they did it overnight. They had them all prepared, and they take big cranes and stuff, and they set them in place. And apparently, they were. I don't know if this one was. I can't believe they was putting it in place while traffic was underneath it. I think they maybe just put it in place. But there was cars going underneath it, and a lot of these cars are smashed underneath it. And I just seen a report this morning where it said that I think at ODOT or FDOT, Florida DOT, Department of Transportation, there was some stress cracks in it. So I don't know. That's pretty weird. I'm not sure if they've recovered everybody that passed away in that or not. They're digging through it. Remind me kind of the when the Twin Towers came down, how they were digging through to find bodies, and they're kind of digging through that. It was a terrible thing. Gosh, we've had so many different weird things happen in Florida. I don't know why. It's just strange happenings down here, but I don't know. I guess maybe it happens other places. This thing really weird how my chair disappears. Look at this. I'm just getting a kick out of this thing this morning. Hey, RVs. How many of you guys name your RVs? Seen someone else that did that on Facebook in one of the RV groups. That's like you name your RV, what do you name it? And we some people used to name their car. I remember Dad used to call one car he had his old Betsy, and Betsy died one day, left us stranded. That's the we named our Roadtrek. We named it Myrtle May. I forget how. Well, I know my mom's was Myrtle, my grandma was May, and Sue. I forget which one was Sue. Myrtle May. She had her mom or somebody was that, so we called it Myrtle May. We don't refer to our camper that much as like Myrtle May and that. We're going to take it out this morning. I said we'll take out the field there, and didn't go out last week. Let's see, what did we do last weekend? Was it just cold? We went to an FPV meet a week before, I believe. I think it's been so cold. I haven't been out as much. I hope the weather gets better and stays better for here and up north. Let's see what it's like up north. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Worcester, Ohio?
The current temperature in Worcester is 20.
20. Let's go further up north. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Prudhoe Bay, Alaska?
The temperature in Prudhoe Bay right now is -10.
-10. Oh my gosh. You ever wonder why somebody would want to live or do live up in those areas? They'll get 30 below zero, sometimes more. It's crazy. I always like to watch these shows from Alaska, like Ice Road Truckers. That was a fun show. There were several of them that I watched. What was that other one with the family? Can't think of their names right now, but I used to like to watch that only because I just can't believe people live in that cold weather. There was one with trains where they're at Alaska trains, and they were showing how they brought stuff in on trains up in Alaska, and people go camping. I watch some of these guys will take their tents and they'll hike back in the woods, and it'll be 20, 30 below zero, and show how they camp and how they survive, make fires and that. Have these big, heavy 30 degree below sleeping bags. I don't know. I don't call that fun myself, and I watch a lot of the shows where people live in campers and in their road treks, and some of them build their own campers, and be a really different lifestyle. I have my friend I follow, Howie Roll. He lives in his camper van. He's a cool guy. He's been in Key West. He's heading out in New Mexico, and he's heading out west. I think he's heading towards California right now. Another guy I watch is just Rusty. He has a camper. He's in Texas, and he's heading west right now in his camper. And he boondocks. He just wherever he can find a place to park. I guess there's places out there. It's Bureau of Land Management that you can go out there and park for free. I don't know if there's any limitation how long you can stay in one spot. People stop at Walmarts, and I guess not every Walmart you can spend the night in, but a lot of them you can. Cracker Barrels, there's a lot of Cracker Barrels that you can stay in, and I think the best way to do those is when you stop there, just pop in the store, ask the manager or anybody if you're allowed to spend the night there. They're really pretty smart. They kind of know that you're going to spend some money there, And overnight, this big parking lot, for most parts, empty. And by allowing you to stay in their parking lot there, you most likely are going to run in there, pick up some supplies. And so, they're really smart about letting you do it. I think Walmart's policy for the corporate is each store lets their manager decide uh, their policy on spending the nights in their parking lots or not. Um, I guess there's some local laws that sometimes don't allow it. This kind of puzzles me when a local law, a store, say Walmart, this is a privately owned business, corporation, whatever, and for a government to say you can't allow somebody to park there overnight, what business is it of the local government? They own it. It'd be like the local telling me my friend can't park their RV in my driveway uh, and spend the night. What's my property? I know some of these HOAs have these regulations, but you sign up for that. You get an HOA. That's what you want. You want that type of living. That would never work with me. I don't want anybody to tell me what to do with my property. It's called freedom. That's what we fought for, is freedom. And we can't have our freedoms taken away. And so I don't think that anybody should tell anybody else what they can do on their property within reason. If you have a neighbor and the neighbor is being bothersome, they need to be respectful of each other. I would prefer to live out where there's no neighbors around. That way, they won't infringe on anything, noise or whatever. I have allergic to smokes and stuff. My one neighbor will have campfires and just tears me up. I'm miserable next day or two. And another neighbor's got some huge dogs, and they'll tend to start barking. It's one thing a little yappy dog, but a big woo 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 barking that's like that in front. So there is things that your neighbor does, but you still can't tell them. I don't go over and pound on my neighbor's door, quit making fires or shut your dogs. I want to, but I don't. Because it is their property, but they should be respectful. That's the main thing. Something the whole country needs to learn is respect for each other. That's kind of went out the window. The reason driving road rage is because of the lack of respect for other people. And good thing to think about. Go around your day and make your day respectful. Respect other people around you, and it might be a good trend. Maybe it'll catch on. Hey, let's see if Google's got another joke for us. Hey, Google, tell me a joke.
What's the difference between ignorance and apathy? I don't know, and I don't care.
Hey, Google, what's the definition for apathy?
Apathy, lack of interest, enthusiasm, or concern.
Okay. See, I didn't quite know the definition for that, so I had to look it up. You had to completely tell me what this was all about on it. Hey, I hope you enjoyed my little background thing. I thought it would be fun. Do something a little different today. And so I thought I'd put up this little background screen just to play around a little bit. Hey, yeah, I encourage you all to leave comments. Need more comments about anything maybe we've talked about, something you'd like to talk about. Doesn't take you nothing, just a quick little comment section below. And again, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up and subscribe button. I can use more subscribers. Everybody, this is Saturday, and so let's go out. St. Patty's Day. If you go out and indulge in some of the festivals of green beer and stuff, don't overdo it. And if you do overdo it, take somebody to drive with you. Make it a safe St. Patty's Day. We'll be on again tomorrow morning. Everybody, have a great Saturday. We'll see you tomorrow.